Alrighty, folks, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Joshua Medlock in the booth tonight for the ISRA LFOD Motorsports Truck Series. This is race number 2 in the round of 16. 18 drivers here tonight, and it looks like most, if not all, the chase drivers did show up here. So we should have a pretty good race here tonight with the chase contenders as well as the other contenders that are out here playing upset with everybody. Right now, they're currently in a driver's meeting. But before we get into the point standings and the pre-race analysts here real quick, I just want to say first and foremost, I would like to send my condolences out to the F2 family. That would be the Formula 2 family out there for everybody that doesn't know what F2 stands for, as well as to the family of Mr. Herbert. Thoughts and prayers are with you all. For those of you who don't know, F2 racer, and I hope I pronounce his name correctly, Antoine Hubert, succumbed to his injury sustained at a wreck of the Circuit de Spa. For everybody, this was just a few days ago. I believe it was yesterday. It might have been the day before. But I do want to let everybody know out there, it's a racing community, and, we all got to look out for one another. So thoughts and prayers out there to the family. I want to mention everyone on the East Coast, from Florida all the way up to North Carolina. Be weather aware as Hurricane Dorian edges ever so closer to the East Coast. If your area gets under an evacuation order, please heed the warnings and go as far inland as possible. Hurricane Dorian is a Cat 5 storm, and it is a monster, packing about 180-plus mile-an-hour winds. That is sustained. A gust all the way over 200 miles per hour, and it's hitting the Bahamas right now, and it's packing a lot of damage in the Bahamas. So, anybody on the East Coast, please keep weather aware and watch it, because that is a dangerous storm. Well, we are here at Richmond here tonight for America's premier short track, Strawberry Hill, action track, whatever you want to call it. Should be a fun and exciting event here tonight. Of course, I am Joshua Medlock on the mic for you here all this evening. So we're going to be covering the flag-to-flag coverage. Now, they are pulling about 20.5-second laps roughly, maybe a little over, so almost 3 seconds a lap. 3 laps a minute here tonight. Of course, Richmond, 0.75 miles. It is a D-shaped oval, and it became a D-shaped oval from started in 1988 to the present time we are now. It is an asphalt, so it doesn't use up as a whole lot of tires as concrete does, but it does use up some tires. Capacity at about 51,000. It opened October 12th, 1946. It's got 4 turns here, and then the banking on these turns, 14 degrees in the turns, 8 degrees on the front stretch, and it's a 2-degree banking on the back stretch. The major events here at Richmond are the Monster Energy Cup, NASCAR Cup Series, which does the Toyota Owners 400, which is in April, and the Federated Auto Parts 400, which is in September. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, the Toyota Care 250 in April, and the Go Bowling 250 in September. So just a little bit of background here on Richmond. Yes. Well, the next week, Charlotte Roval to finish out of the round 1 of the top 16. And Charlotte Roval is going to be interesting. We'll get to the point standings here coming in tonight. Now, Tony Mangi has already locked himself into the next round, but he is still holding the top spot in the points with 2,157 points. Greg McKinney in second with 2,099, 58 back. Dalton Tucker in third, 2,063, 36 back. Matthew Buchanan in fourth, 2,062, 1 back. Jim Westerfield in fifth, 2,051, 11 back. Josh Mayu in 6th, 2050, one back. Chad Engel in 7th, 2049, one back. Thomas Gold in 8th, 2045, four back. Kenneth McCullough Jr. in 9th, 2042, three back. Terry Griffey and Logan Keiss are tied here tonight, 2039 even. Well, they both are three back behind Kenneth. Darren Bruce and Chuck Harrell also tied here tonight, 2,036 points. They are both of them are 3 points behind Logan and Terry. Scott Bellum in 14th, 2,035, one back. Ed Adams in 15th, 2,034, one behind Scott. Scott Wise going to round out the top 16, 2,000 points even. He is 34 points behind Ed Adams. We are going to step away here real quick, play the national anthem. We will get to the image for the chase grid coming up after the national anthem and during qualifying. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alrighty, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Now, as we pull up the chase grid here, we will see that Tony Manji has already locked himself into the contender round at Dover, Dega, and Kansas. Of course, if you win, you automatically go to the next round. So all these drivers, Manji, Kenny, well, minus Manji, McKinney, Tucker, Adams, Bellum, Gold, Bruce, Griffey, Harold, Kais, Mayu, McCullough, McCain, Westerfield, and Wise, they're all looking to get a win in here at Richmond for the second race. Now, Roval is going to be one of those races that's going to be up in the air, and tonight really is too, because it is a short track per se. So it is only 0.75 miles. And as we take a look here at the pre-race analytics, I don't know what a tire or fuel window here is. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to ask. So if anybody in chat can throw that out there, that'd be fantastic. But however, we've got an air temp of 77 degrees, a track temp of also 77, humidity of 1 degree here tonight. So imagine the tires and the fuel. They're going to be doing 50 laps here in the first stage. It'll be pretty close to the stage when they're going to have to pit. So I would probably put it at about 45 to maybe 55, maybe less than that. So if anybody can correct me on that, that would be a great. Miles, 168.75 miles here tonight. All right, now Josh Mayu up front here in qualifying. Still got several drivers out here that are qualifying. Jim Westerfield being one of them. Just now took his time, and he is going to go into fifth. Greg McKinney in the best overhead door Chevrolet number 20, also out here putting in a qualifying lap. And Matthew McCann doing Matthew McCann things in the 00. Now, Greg McKinney going to go into second with about coming up on 4.5 minutes here qualifying. Logan Kais currently running in third here in qualifying. Tony Manji in the number 92 out here as well. It looks like Kenny McCullough, Jeremy Crandall, Darren Bruce, Dalton Tucker have yet to qualify. And Logan is done. He is just out here pulling some laps. So Matthew McCann doing Matthew McCann things still. We're going to keep an eye on the number 92 of Tony Manji. Tony coming across the line. That's going to put Tony up in the top spot. Knocked Josh Mayu back to second. 101 100ths of a second behind or ahead of Josh Mayu. Josh Mayu 101 100ths behind Tony. Or 101 1,000. Sorry, I do apologize. Okay, so it looks like Darren Bruce setting at the end of pit road. Looks like the number 27 coming out, going to qualify. Dalton Tucker as well on the DuPont 24 Chevrolet. Greg McKinney in third. Darren Bruce coming to the line. 20.820. That's going to currently put him in sixth. Bring up the qual times for everybody. About a minute 50 left here in qualifying. Ooh, Dalton getting a little squirrely, coming out of 4. He is going to go into second. 17 one-thousandths of a second. 17 one-thousandths of a second behind Tony Manji. That's going to put Josh Mayu back to 3rd. Greg McKinney in 4th. Logan Keiss now in 5th. So we go down here to the 03 of Kenny McCullough, and he gets a little squirrely too, coming out of, it looks like coming out of 4 as well. It looks like 4 may be the problem here tonight. All right, 44 seconds. Matthew McCann is going to start in the back. Kenny McCullough still trying to get his time in. Ooh, turn 2, bit the 03. Unfortunately, is not going to have time to get another lap. So that is going to do it for qualifying. Well, this is the Moto Option starting grid here tonight. Tony Manji grabbing the pole with a 20.516. Congratulations to Tony for getting the pole. Dalton Tucker going to start on the outside of him in 2nd. Josh Mayu in 3rd. Good qualifying lap from Josh. Greg McKinney in 4th. Logan Keiss 5th. Terry Griffey 6th. Aaron Bruce 7th. David McCullough 8th. Jim Westerfield 9th. Ed Adams going to round out the top 10 in qualifying. Chad Engel in 11th. Scott Wise 12th. Doug Carroll 13th. John Held 14th. Scott Bellum 15th. Matthew McCann 16th. Kenny McCullough, the first one not able to take a qualifying lap. He's going to start 17th. Jeremy Crandall 18th. That is going to do it here for the field. 18 drivers here tonight. And I was just told a little earlier that Darlington was under a rain delay here this evening. All right, well, we've got 2 laps here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get our pole sitter here up here. Tony Manji, Josh from the booth, got a copy again, bud? Tony Manji, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tony, man, grabbing the pole here tonight. You're on the verge here tonight of probably going back to back. But hey, man, you got some teammates as well. This is the 2nd race. You're already locked into round 2. Man, what's going through your mind out here tonight?
Yeah, man, looking for a fun night. I kind of shocked I got the pole, but we'll take it. Best overhead door, Chevrolet Silverados, really fast. So see if we can keep it up front and keep it clean. Track's going to be really tough. Car's really, really loose.
No.
You're going to see a lot of wrecks tonight, I think. And we're just going to try to stay out in front of those and try to keep it going straight, I guess.
Well, approximately how far can you guys go on a tank of fuel? About how many laps?
You know, I don't even know that yet. I have no idea. So I'll be just as surprised as anybody.
All righty, Tony. We'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there, man.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right, well, another lap here. They get 2 laps here in pacing, and then we'll get on to the racing here at Richmond. Richmond Raceway used to be called Richmond International Raceway, and then they changed it. It's been through several names, and I didn't write them all down. It's been through a lot of names, so. All right, a pace car making its way into 3. Pace car is off and away. Tony Maggi to the inside, bringing him around turn 4 to the D-shaped oval here at Richmond. The green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here at Richmond, boys. Little bit of short track. As they get all lined out here, gonna go single file. Terry Griffey caught to the outside. He is going to dive it behind the 0-2 of Josh Mayhew. Josh Mayhew back in 4th. 1 lap to down. Darren Bruce coming up right in front. Looks like in front of the 42. Oh, wow. Well, there's Darren Bruce. I see the 42, but I don't have the 42 on my list here. So I think that is Ed Adams in the number 11. Not sure exactly why it's showing up there on the 42 as 42, but in the driver bar it's the 11. So I'm a little confused. Well, Jeremy Crandall did not start. Tony Maggi's been out front. Dalton Tucker behind him now. Greg McKinney up a spot into 3rd. Josh Mayhew. They're riding that high wall. Going back here to the field a little ways further. Chuck Harrell coming up on the 10 of Chad Engel. Out of 2, Chad getting loose. Back in, getting squirrely. I guess if we start seeing some guys come down pit road, we'll know that that's going to be the window for fuel. Scott Bellum up a spot. Oh, John Held. All right, John, that is the 10 of Chad Engel going sideways. No caution. Wow, what a save by the 10 of Chad Engel. Chad's going to lose several positions, though. He is going to go all the way back into 14th. Oh, Logan Koss got the 27 of Darren Bruce behind him. The 11:42 of Ed Adams up 2 spots already after the mishap there by Chad Engel. Everybody pretty much single file here. David McCullough all the way back in 17th, started 8th. Kenny McCullough up 2 spots from 17th to 15th after 10 laps. We can already see the tires starting to wear and the times start to fall off from these drivers. The best so far from Tony Maggi, he is up in the lead. It's a 27.39. Within 11 laps, they're already down to 21.188, and we've got our first caution here tonight. Scott Bellum in the 81. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Scott. All right, we're taking a look here at the number 81 of Scott Bellum. Looks like it might have been a product of just snapped loose on him. And as we take a look here, he's coming out of, looks like 4 onto the front stretch. It looks like he's okay. Coming down into 1. Oh, right there, snapped loose on him. Does go sideways in front of traffic, and that is where the caution will come out. So back up live we go already. Drivers coming down pit road. Scott Wise electing to stay out. Gonna lead a lap. He is a chase driver, so all the points you can get, these guys are gonna try to do here tonight. Scott Wise got a copy? Scott Wise, you got a copy?
I do. What's up?
What's up, Scott? Well, you elected to stay out. You are a chase driver. I know you're probably going to come down pit road here. But going to get a bonus point, man. Man, how is Richmond here early on?
Little off on short run speed, I think, but I think I got a pretty decent long run truck. But yeah, strategy-wise, that was strictly just going to get the extra bonus point for leading the lap before coming in, kind of see what happens after that. But looking pretty good.
All righty, Scott. We'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, it looks like Kenny McCullough, he didn't get to stop. He missed his pit stop, looks like. He is, however, going to lead a lap. So Kenny McCullough going to pick up a bonus point as well. Tony Maggi's already got the bonus point out of the way. He has led 11 laps. Dalton Tucker still trying to get a bonus point. Well, let's go see if we can get one more word in with somebody. Logan Kyle got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, how you liking Richmond?
It's scary, to be honest with you.
Well, do you think you got a fast enough truck out there to, pull out the top 3, maybe a win?
I'm shooting for a top 10 here tonight. I'm just trying to survive the carnage and make it to the end of the race with as little incidents and damage as possible.
You got to do what you got to do. All right, Logan, we're not going to keep you, man. Good luck down there.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, everybody ready to go back green flag racing. It's quick in, quick out, and then they get double file. It is short track, so we don't get much time to interview people. Well, who do we have in chat here tonight? We've got 10 watching, but it doesn't look like anybody is talking. Pace car's off and away. Tony Maggi coming out of 4 onto the front stretch, holding them back. Green flag is out. He is on the loud pedal, and here we go. Well, the battle's back here 2 by 2. Got the 20 of Greg McKinney to the inside of the 9 of Terry Griffey. Logan Keiss, who we just interviewed, now behind the 9. Josh Mayu back here in 6th. The Darren Bruce, we've got a battle back here. Jim Westerfield and Ed Adams. Ed Adams, 42. Or 11, whichever one. Jim Westerfield in the 15. Chad Engel. Nice recovery from Chad. Running back up here now inside the top 10. It's a nice recovery there by Scott, or by Chad. Scott Wise up a spot into 11th from 12th. David McCullough, he's back a few spots into 12th from 8th. Well, Chuck Carroll kind of running about where he started in 13th. John Held running right where he started here, 20 laps into the race. Oh, we got a spin. The 31 of Scott Wise. Let me see if I can get to him. Oh, Scott Wise. Well, let's go back and take a look at what happened to Scott. It looks like he's fine at going into 1, it looks like. He gets a little high. That second line is up high there. Now in the third line, right up against the wall. Dives it into 3. Oh, that just snaps loose on him again. Oh, the 8 of David McCullough getting a piece of the 31 as well. Oh, hard hit from the 8 to the 31. The 8 hit the wall. The 8 of David McCullough and the 31 of Scott Wise. So caution is out again here tonight. Back up front we go. Dalton Tucker leading here. He has led 6 laps. Well, let's take a look here who we got on pit road. Ed Adams, Darren Bruce, Jim Westerfield. Looks like 7th on back. Come down pit road. Well, Scott Wise still sitting on pit road. It looks like everybody is off. Well, the 42 or 11 of Ed Adams back out onto the track. Well, let's see if we can get a word in with Ed real quick. Ed Adams, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I sure do, Josh. What's going on?
It's going fine, but I'm a little confused, man. You got 42 on your car, but I've got 11 in the ticker. What's going on with that?
Are they seriously my truck showing 42?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it should be 11. You know, normally that's goofy. It should have automatically fixed it. But yeah, no, I guess I'm 42.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, Ed, how is Richmond here tonight? I'm hearing it's a little slick out there. Trucks are a little loose.
Oh yeah, dude. During warm-ups here in practice, it felt like we were winter driving practicing.
Oh, winter driving. So ice racing.
oh yes. We need the super softs. Everybody's kind of on their toes right now and doing pretty well, but yeah, the track is definitely slick.
Alrighty, Ed, we'll let you get back to it. You guys are getting double file here. Good luck down there, man.
Alright, thank you, man.
Alright. Well, Ed, back here in 8th. We're going to go back up here and with Dalton Tucker and Tony Manji. And these two drivers are going to get them going here. Dalton is your leader, and Dalton Tucker has chosen the outside line. All right, the pace car is off down pit road. Chase driver Dalton Tucker, chase driver Tony Manji. Here we go. Coming to lap 26 as they cross the line. We are 25 laps away here before the end of stage number 1. On the number 9 of Terry Griffey on the 43. Logan Chase going around, and he is off in the grass. No caution. He is going to go all the way back in to 15th place. No, not what Logan wanted. No, tough break for the 43. Does get it back going again. Oh, the 24, Dalton Tucker's now led 11 laps. Tony Manji has led 14. It might be a battle of who leads the most laps here tonight. Greg McKinney looking to lead his first laps of the race. Battle back here, Darren Bruce, Josh Mayu, 27 of the 02, side by side. Oh, Chuck Harrell around. We've got a caution. Let's go back here and take a look at what transpired between these drivers here. Boy, not what you want to see. These drivers going around. Well, they're going to be on the 3 of Chuck Harrell. It looks like the 10 of Chad Engel to his inside. Well, was there contact? We don't know. Well, it looks like the 10 goes high. Chuck is low. Oh, right here. They just go simultaneously coming out of the corner. And both of them, the 10 and the 3, go around Chad Engel and Chuck Carroll. Both of them just snapped loose. It doesn't look like there was any contact. Oh, no, they were 9 feet apart there. There was no contact whatsoever. And both of them just snapped loose coming out of the corner. Right here, Chad goes and he's cutting some grass here tonight, as well as the 3. So simultaneously, 2 drivers go around. So we'll go on to the interval here. And let's go ahead and talk with our current leader here, Dalton Tucker. Dalton, got a copy?
I got you, man.
Well, Dalton, you're leading 14 laps. I have a feeling it's going to be a long race here tonight. It looks like these trucks out here are wicked loose.
Yeah, for sure. They're a little tight in the middle and wicked loose on the exit, so it's a handful.
So you think it's going to be a throttle control here tonight? Not to get too excited on that throttle coming out of the corner.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't continue, but it's definitely challenging.
All righty. Well, Dalton, you're out front. It's still a long race. So good luck down there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Well, all right. Well, let's see here if we can get the boss man up here himself. Qualified strong. Josh May, you got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do.
Well, Josh, man, you start off strong here tonight. You're running pretty strong here, too, man. Currently running in 4th. You started in 3rd, man. How's Richmond? Is it pretty slick out there for you?
Yeah, it's pretty slick tonight on exit. Definitely got to be careful. Easy on the throttle. Roll into the gas on exit, and then if you can do that, you'll be all right. But other than that, it's definitely slick.
All righty, Josh. We'll let you get back to it, man. It looks like you guys may be getting the one to go here this time by. So good luck out there, man. It ain't over.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, they did not get the one to go, so let's see if we can get another driver up here real quick. John Hill, got a copy real quick?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, John, man, you started back in 14th. You're currently running in 9th. Really running pretty strong out here. How's Richmond for you? Is it kind of like what everybody's saying, wicked loose out there, especially on exit?
It is wicked loose on exit, so we're just taking it easy at the start here. See how it all plays out.
All righty, John. We'll let you get back to it, man. Still a long race to go, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We're going to go back up front here. Dalton Tucker, Tony Mongi. On the back stretch. All right, Dalton on the outside, Tony on the inside. We've got the O2 of Josh May on the outside in 4th, and Greg McKinney in 4th, Josh in 3rd. Here we go. Dalton on the loud pedal is going to dive it into 1 in front of the 92 of Tony Mongi. Right here in the back. Are we going to go 3 wide? No, we're not. Woo. Well, that was close. Now Terry Griffey to the inside of Josh Mayu. Josh is at the line where he can save some tires. Here comes the 42. Flash 11 of Ed Adams. Boy, that gets me confused. Now Josh right behind Ed. 27 of Darren Bruce right behind Josh. Jim Westerfield currently running in 8th. John Held in 9th. Kenny McCullough running out your top 10. 37 laps into the race. Well, the 03 of Kenny McCullough diving it to the inside of the 17. Here comes the 43 of Logan Keiss as well to the inside of the 17. The 03 bringing the 43 right along with him. And we've got a battle back here too. Chuck Carroll and the 10 of Chad Engel. Both of these drivers in the chase. Scott Bellum, Scott Wise. Scott Wise came into tonight last in the points, but Scott, you know, it ain't over. It's only the second race. Matthew McCann currently running in the 16th position where he started. It looks like David McCullough has taken his truck behind the wall. The one driver is out of the race here. Terry Griffey getting past. Trying to get passed by the 92 of Tony Mongi. That is for third. 1 and 2. Still neck and neck. Dalton Tucker, Greg McKinney. Back here we've got Tony Mongi and Terry Griffey. Josh Mayu, Darren Bruce. It looks like a lot of these drivers going 2 by 2. Ed Adams in the 42, Flash 11. Oh, Ed going up high. Jim Westerfield in the 15, lap 43 of 50 of stage number 1. Well, as we go up front, Greg McKinney going to lead his first lap of the race here tonight. Greg McKinney going to pick up a bonus point, getting around the 24 of Dalton Tucker. Greg comes to the line to take lap 45. 5 more to go before the end of stage 1. Not many battles happening at the moment. We'll get everybody reset here in about 4 more laps. Now, there are some close battles, bumper-to-bumper battles. We've got one right here, Mayu and Bruce. They are bumper-to-bumper. John Hill coming up on Logan. Logan just inside the top 10, currently running in 10th. Now, right now, he's just saying he is wanting to get a top 10 out of the ordeal here. Well, Greg McKinney, almost a half a second ahead now of Dalton Tucker. 2 more laps. Oh, we've got a caution. Scott Wise, that is going to do it. That's going to put Greg McKinney as your stage winner here. That will end the stage. So let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Scott Wise into the 31. Oh, and it just snapped loose on the 31. Ooh, and the 81 almost made contact with the 31. 31 that did stop on the track, so that is going to bring out the caution here. Greg McKinney, going to be your stage 1 winner here tonight. Congratulations to Greg on getting the Stage 1 win. I don't know if I can talk to him or not. We usually have mic problems. Greg McKinney, can you hear me today, buddy? No, it doesn't look like he can hear me today either. Well, congratulations goes to Greg McKinney on getting the stage win here tonight. Matthew McCann. Whoop, let me pull that off of there. Matthew McCann is going to lead a lap. So let's see here if we can pool. Matthew McCann got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I didn't know you was coming down pit road, man. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay, well, the 00 did lead a lap here tonight, man, but man, it's close, and I'm hearing it's a little treacherous out there here tonight.
Sorry, I was in the admin chat for a second. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. I got a little loose earlier. I just wanted to make sure I got my bonus point because I ain't got no stage points yet, but it's fun. Just gotta stay in our P's and Q's.
Yeah, definitely on that, man. Well, it's still a long race to go. Anything can happen, bud. I see you coming back out. I did get the bonus points, so you're good to go. Man, let's get ready for stage number 2. How about that?
Sounds good.
All righty, buddy. Good luck.
Hope y'all see a good race here.
Well, let's hope. All right. Well, Matthew McCann made his pit stop, so he is going to come back out onto the track. That's going to give the lead back up to, looks like Greg McKinney. All right. Well, as the 31 of Scott Wise goes around the pace car as they get the one to go here. We're going to get double file. Greg on the outside, Dalton to the inside. Tony Manji in third. Terry Griffey fourth. Josh Mayu in fifth. Going to round out the top 5 after 53 laps. But Toby Koss in chat here. How you doing tonight, Toby? All right, pace car is off, and the green flag is back out. Here we go. Greg McKinney getting a good jump. That's going to put the battle back here. Darren Bruce. Oh, Logan going up high. Losing some traction. He is going to go all the way back into and around the 8th position. Now by Ed Adams. The 0-2 of Josh Mayu right up ahead of both of these gentlemen. Go back in the field a little ways further. John Held. Scott Bellum in the 81 right up ahead of the 17. Here comes the 10 of Chad Engel as well. Chuck Harrell also in the number 3. Got a bird's eye view. Let's go cockpit here with a Chuck. This is a bird's eye view of what is going on. And oh, we've got drivers all over the place. And good save. No caution. It looks like Chad Engel and John Held might have snapped loose there. We're going to go right along here with the 3 of Chuck Carroll. He is right there with the 00 Wolfpack of Matthew McCann. There's the 31 of Scott Wise to his inside. Ooh. Coming out of 4. Well, Scott Wise, 1 lap down. He did get a lap back, but he is 1 lap down. I believe he went a lap down. Now, he is 1 lap down now, so he is looking for a caution to get the lap back. He just doesn't want to be a part of the caution. Oh, Terry Griffey going hard into the outside wall. Caution is out. We're going to go back here and take a look at what happened to Terry. He goes hard into the outside wall. Got a chase view here of Terry. Not sure exactly what happened, but that's why we're going to take a look at it. And he goes into, it looks like turn 3 and 4. Coming out of 4, looks like he is okay. Product of turn 1 as he makes his way into 1. And right there, it just snaps loose on him. And he does lock it down, but hard into the outside wall as it spins around on him. We're going to rewind it here and take another look at it. Right there, it just snaps loose on that number 9 and hard into the outside wall. Heavy damage on that number 9. He gets it off the track. He didn't want anybody to get into him. And he is on pit road. All right, well, let's see who else we could talk to here, shall we? Well, Terry was actually the one I was going to talk to, but I don't know if he wants to talk. So how about we go with how about we go with my old buddy Jim? Jim, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Jim, man, you're running strong, man. You're up a few spots. Started not, but, man, Richmond, even though it's a cool track, this track is not liking the trucks here tonight.
No, not at all. I was a little surprised how they're driving around here. It's definitely a challenge. I haven't tried to push it yet at all. I've just been driving, keeping the truck clean, and waiting on the laps to count down a little bit.
Well, 225 laps here tonight. How many laps approximately do you think you guys can go on fuel if y'all can get that long green flag run?
I caught somewhere around 60, 70, but I'm just guessing there. I haven't judged that yet.
Okay, well, right now it's not working out too well for the fuel. It's just this track is being detrimental to, into the corners. And it looks like going into them is not bad. It's coming out of them, but we've seen
Getting
a
on
few.
that gas.
Yeah.
As soon as you get on the gas, you lose the rear end, and then you're done.
And then you're done, exactly. All right, Jim, well, let's get back to it, Manny. And good luck down there, buddy.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. All right. All righty, they get the one to go. Stage 2 is going to be at lap 100, and then it's going to be a 125 lap shootout. They will actually have to pit in that 125 laps at least once, maybe twice. And right now, they're just not getting that long green flag run that they're wanting. Oh, Dalton Tucker. Gonna get them back going here again. Coming to lap 65. Pace car is off and away. Tony to his inside. Waiting on the green flag. And the green flag is out. And it looks like everybody gets a good jump there. Dalton Tucker, Tony Manji, Logan Keiss, Josh Mayu, Chuck Harrell, Jim Westerfield all get a fantastic jump. Jim Westerfield trying to complete the pass on the 3. He's got Greg McKinney behind him. Darren Bruce. Matthew McCann trying to shoot up from the back. Up in the top 10. The 20 to the inside of Chuck Harrell. Now going to go to the quarter panel of the 15. Now trying to complete the pass on Jim. Oh, battle back here. 0-2. Josh Mayu, Logan Cass. Logan leading this group. Dalton Tucker and Tony Manji pulled away just a little over a second over the 43. Well, Greg McKinney going to go all the way up into fourth. That's where Greg started. Logan started in fifth, and he was up to third. Well, Greg McKinney going to go to the inside of the 43 of Logan. He's going to complete the pass. Logan going to go back to fourth. Here, the 0-2 of Josh Mayu now behind him, but we still got a lot of group. We still got a big group back here. Jim Westerfield on the outside of Ed Adams. Ed to the inside. Well, Ed is supposed to be in the 11, not the 42. I don't know why it's showing up as 42. Matthew McCann in the 00 started back at 16th. He has cracked the top 10 in 10th. Terry Griffey started 6th. Terry having a mishap there, and he does have some damage. But the good thing about this track, you don't really need much aero. Now Terry's going to look to the inside, go to the inside of the 00 of Matthew McCann. Has not come. Oh, the 00. Matthew McCann getting loose. Oh, good save by the 00. No caution. Wow. And Matthew McCann, however, is going to lose several positions. He is going to go all the way back into 15th. Who is going to lock their spot into the next round? And that is the question. Greg McKinney about a half a second back behind Tony. Logan about 2.1 seconds, 2.2 seconds behind Greg. Logan, though, still holding strong in fourth. Josh Mayu behind him. Teammates here together. Logan Keiss, Terry Griffey, Dalton Tucker, and Josh Mayu. Right now, Josh Mayu is looking to the inside of a Logan for position as they make their way out of 2. Still side by side, coming into 3. Logan in that second line. Coming out of 4 onto the D-shaped tri-oval here of Richmond. Almost called it Rockingham. All right, the 0-2 going to complete the pass on the 43. That's going to put Logan back in 5th. Josh going to go up to 4th. Ooh, Chad Engel having a moment, it looks like. Well, how about we do a little ride along here? Somebody in traffic, we're going to go cockpit here. No, we'll go a gyro cam. We'll go gyro here with Darren Bruce. Christopher McCullough in chat here tonight. How you doing, Chris? A little ride along here with Darren, Bruce. All right. Right now, Kenny McCullough running in 12th after starting 17th. Having a pretty good race here. It ain't over. Up 82 of 100 here. Scott Wise taking his car behind the wall. We are down to 15 drivers here. And Greg McKinney up front, Dalton Tucker in second. Oh, man, I don't like that. It's locking up on me there. Tony Maggi in third. That's the top three. Logan Keiss in fourth, and he has got a whole lot of traffic behind him. Josh Mayu, Darren Bruce, Ned Adams, Chuck Harrell, all right here together. Jim Westerfield, Terry Griffey doing battle back here at around the 10th position. Truck, car, same thing. It's a vehicular. Lap 86. Right now, Greg McKinney pulling away a little bit, a little over half a second now ahead of Dalton Tucker. Tony Maggi, 0.2 of a second behind Tony. Or Tony, 0.2 of a second behind Dalton. Still watching the group back here. Not really spaced out like they usually are. We'll keep a close eye on it. Goes all the way back here to John Held, running up here in 11th. Now, Kenny McCullough, he did lead one lap, so he does have the bonus point out of the way. Scott Bellum, running back here in 13th. Matthew McCann, back here in 14th. He has also led a lap. And Chad Engel, currently running in 10th. Chad Engel, the last driver on the lead lap, the last driver on the track that is out here. Scott Wise, David McCullough have taken the cars behind the wall. Jeremy Crandall did not start the race here tonight. Not entirely sure why. Well, these guys are still hanging on. Lap 93 of 100. Like Chuck Harrell and Ed Adams now going to go side by side. Ed going to go to the inside, complete the pass on the 3 of Chuck. Well, now 1.2, 1.3 seconds back from Greg McKinney. Greg McKinney coming upon the 10 of Chad Engel. Greg McKinney is our leader. Try to turn that up for everybody. Oh, Tony Manji? Oh no, that was the 10. That was Chad. Chad went high. Oh, Greg McKinney. Tony Manji coming up on the 10. Chad Engel did go a lap down as the 20 did get around him. So Greg McKinney coming to take lap 99. Well, Greg McKinney has already won the first stage, and he has now led 32 laps. Ooh, somebody looks like into the wall. Not sure who that was. Greg McKinney coming to take lap 100. And there is the caution for the stage. That is going to make the stage 2. Stage 2 winner here tonight, as well as stage 1, Greg McKinney. Greg McKinney, that is definitely going to help that number 20. And I imagine these guys are going to come down pit road. All right, Greg McKinney leading them on down. I unfortunately can't talk to Greg. Congratulations again goes to Greg McKinney for winning stage 2. That is going to do it for the stages. Now it's going to be a shootout to the finish. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get him down here. Terry Griff, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Josh.
Well, Terry, man, a little mishap here early on in the race, man. Got some damage. Man, how does it feeling out there? It looks like it's pretty rough.
Well, actually, Josh, it ain't fell off too much. I was able to get back up to 7th on that run, but I burned my stuff up getting there. So we'll see what we can do now that we're back up front.
Well, long green flag runs have not happened here tonight. You think you guys are going to be able to get that long green flag run and maybe a green flag pit stop here this evening?
Probably towards the end of the race we will.
Alrighty, Terry. Well, good luck down there, man. There's still a whole lot of laps left to go here, so it ain't over.
No, definitely not. Just try to keep the truck clean from here and see what we come out with.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
I appreciate it, Josh.
All right. Well. Darren Bruce, got a copy?
Yes, sir, man. How's it going?
It's going fine, man. Darren, well, you started 7th, currently running in 9th, but it looks like it's a little loose out there. These trucks in Richmond are not really working out well here tonight, man. How's it feel for you? And are the tires wearing down pretty quickly?
Yeah, it takes a lot of discipline to make it through. I've pitted when some other guys hadn't, and I wasn't able to get back around them, so track position means a lot too. But these short runs where they just run 3 or 4 laps in the caution, they ain't wearing too much, but over a long haul, they...
Oh, what are you trying to do? You know, you're in the chase, Darren, and, you know, it's all up for grabs. Even though it's only the second race, you're trying to get as many points as you can. So what's going to take here tonight?
Oh, man, we're just trying not to wreck, trying not to drive over our head.
All righty, Darren, well, let's get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. Well, that is going to put Chuck Harrell as our leader. Chuck's only been out here at about 4 laps. Pace car is off. Chuck's going to get him going with Greg onto the outside. Green flag is out. He is on the loud pedal. Here we go for the final stint of the race here tonight. For the ISRA LFOD Motorsports Truck Series, the FEG 225 at Richmond. And Chuck's going to get 8 up. He is going to go all the way back into 6th. That's going to put Greg up front. But we're going to have to keep an eye on these drivers as we are almost off 3 wide and we are wrecking. Oh, Chuck Harrell and Terry Griffey. Oh, no. Let's go back here and take a look. This is on the restart, on a far chase view here. We'll be able to see it's at an angle. Chuck on the high side, and we were 3 wide, almost 3 wide. Right here, contact made between the 3 and the 9. And that is going to upset both Chuck Harrell and Terry Griffey as both of them go hard into that inside barrier. It looks like Terry Griffey might have glitched into the wall. Oh, and he did. Oh, no. And that is going to require a tow, unfortunately. Well, that is going to bring out the caution again here tonight. Well, who have I not talked to? Scott Bellum, got a copy.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, Scott. Well, how about yourself? Not looking too promising out here at Richmond in the trucks, but everybody's just trying their best to hang on to it. How's it working out for you?
Setup's a little bit on the loose side. It does tighten up over the course of the run, so I'm basically just trying to survive this thing, and you got to be very, very careful on your throttle control.
Well, you are inside the top 15, currently running in 11th. It's still a long way to go.
Yeah, once we get to the end, I think people are going to race each other a little harder, and I think we're going to start seeing some more mistakes.
All right, Scott. Well, good luck down there, bud.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, Greg McKinney in front, Tony Maggi in second. That's who's going to get them started here tonight. We're on the restart here. All right, back green flag we go. Ooh, and Adams getting a little loose there. Logan Keiss, Darren Bruce now side by side. Oh, that was close. Darren Bruce to the inside. He is going to complete the pass on Logan. Scott Bellum, Chuck Harrell now side by side. Chuck to the inside of the 81. He is going to complete the pass. Kenny McCullough in the 03 coming upon the 81 and the 3. Now 116 of 125, Chris. It's laps are starting to wind down, unfortunately. I mean, we've still got plenty of laps left to go, but this is a short track, so they'll wind down pretty quickly. Well, Jim Westerfield in the mix here to the inside of the 81. Oh! And we have a caution. Not sure who that was. Let's go back here and take a look. Go on a blimp view here. How about we go to a far chase? It'll make it easier. I don't know if it was Ed Adams. We'll stay here on Ed and see. I don't know where it started at. Oh, right there it was Ed. Ed Adams loses it, goes around, does a full 360, stays high. That is going to bring out the caution. Nobody got into him, and he didn't get into the wall. Whoa, what a save there by Ed. Boy, that was fantastic. All right, everybody down on pit road. We've got FUG in chat here. And that is one of the big sponsors here. They sponsor a lot of races here for ISRA, and they're going to be giving away a $1,200 gaming PC to the driver who completes the most laps at the end of the season. So FEG, glad to have you in the chat here tonight. And you know, they are, like I said, one of the biggest sponsors here. So want to give them a shout out. Of course, we've got Moto Option as well. They are the starting grid sponsor as well. They're going to be giving away gift cards and a hoodie. I've lost my paper, unfortunately, so I have to find my paper. The LFOD, and of course this is the LFOD Motorsports Truck Series as well. Like I said, I lost my paper on everything, so well, Chad Engel up front. Now he is going to lead a lap. It looks like he is going to come down pit road. That's going to give the lead back up to the 20 of Greg McKinney. Ah, getting a new rig? Oh, that's cool. Awesome sauce. Well, man. I don't know who else I can talk to. As they still are pacing here, we'll take a look at the caution count here. 8 cautions here so far. Now, we've had 2 stage cautions. One of those stages did end under yellow. So it was pretty much right there at the end of stage 2. Or stage 1. So, yeah, you know, you can take it or leave it. But we've had 2 stages here. So, 7 cautions here tonight. 1 stage caution. A total of 32 laps. We have 103 laps to go. 15 lead changes here this evening. As the pace car dives off, and they get ready to go green flag racing here again, coming to lap 124. And there it is. The green flag is out. Greg McKinney, Tony Maggi, Dalton Tucker, Matthew McCann, your top 4. All right. Well, that's Greg McKinney and Tony get a good lead there. Josh Mayu to the inside of the 00 of Matthew McCann. Chuck Carroll. Here are the battles. Ooh, getting a little loose back here. Looked like that might have been Jim Westerfield in the number 15. Still keeping an eye on him. Keeping an eye on Logan and Darren, all right here together. Darren on the outside, Logan to the inside. Well, we are under 100 to go here. Logan moving up in front of Darren Bruce. Kenny McCullough now inside the top 10. Oh! Scott Bellum, hard hit, it looks like, by the 81. He is smoking. There is no caution, but he is smoking. We're going to go back here and take a look. Did his engine just let go? Or was that a hard hit for the 81? I heard that in my headphones. As we take a look here at the 81 under the MaxSpeedTV replay, still under green. Oh, it just snapped loose on the 81. Looks like right here, and he goes hard into that outside wall, and it does let go on him. He does get it on pit road. They don't get no resets. Unfortunately, they're going to have to get it fixed, but that is going to be detrimental to him, as it takes about 35 to 40 minutes for it to repair. So Greg McKinney, Tony Maggi, Dalton Tucker, 1, 2, 3, 2.0 seconds ahead of Josh Mayu in fourth. Chuck Carroll up to fifth from 13th. Jim Westerfield currently running in sixth, coming from ninth. Matthew McCann, 16th to seventh. Logan Kice has fallen back to eighth, started in fifth. Adair Bruce started in seventh. He's in ninth. And Ed Adams going to round out the top 10 here currently. 135 laps into the race. Well, let's go cockpit here with the driver for a few laps. How about we go back here with the number 17 of John Held here for a few laps. Oh, man, we've got a caution, and I believe that might have been Darren Bruce. Let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Darren. Let's see here what happened. It might have been the 27, I believe it was, Darren Bruce. We're going to go back here and take a look. Oh, right here, yeah, just snapped loose on the 27. He goes around. Oh, wow. The 42 or the 11 of Ed Adams barely missed the 27. 27 does stop on the track, and a caution will come out. So it looks like everybody coming out pit road here. All right, well, Chad Engel did stay out. It looks like he is going to come down pit road. So Greg McKinney going to be the leader again once everything resets. Going to put Greg up front, Tony in second, Dalton in third, Mayu in fourth, Chuck Carroll in fifth. That's going to round out the top five. Well, let's see if we can get the 24 down here real quick. Dalton Tucker, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Dalton, man, it's been a wild one here tonight. I think I've talked to everybody out there this evening. We've got two drivers currently out of the race, but still, there's a lot of laps left to go. But, man, they're rough laps. About after, say, 10 laps or so, it does get a little squirrely out there. I mean, what's it feel like now, 141 laps into the race?
Dude, I don't even think it's 10 laps. I think after one or two, you can start feeling the back end want to come around. You got to drive with like an egg under your foot and be real easy on it.
And so it's Richmond is acting like an ice rink.
Yeah. I don't think you can say that any better.
Well, all right, Dalton. Well, it ain't over. There's still plenty of drivers out here fighting for a win and fighting to get into round 2. So, I mean, anything is possible. Good luck up there, Dalton.
Thanks, man.
Well, looks like Terry Griffey, unfortunately, still sitting on pit road. Nope, they're getting double file, ready to go back green flag racing. Coming up to lap 145. 144. Boy, I am off. I am adding on a lap. All right, pace car is off. All right, here we go. Everybody still single file. Lap 146 of 225. Darren Bruce coming upon the 17 of Sean Hill. Logan Keiss trying to make a move to the inside of the 3 of Chuck Harrell. Logan trying to get back up into 4th. Started in 5th. And as they go, oh, Logan looks like might have got a little bit loose. Does save it. Good job. And he is going to lose at least 2 positions. Going to get passed by Chuck and Josh both. And Adams behind Logan, Jim Westerfield right behind Ed. Oh, Tony Manji. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, and it's a big one. A lot of drivers involved in this. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. I know Logan was in it, but there was a lot of other drivers in this as well. So see who all we can point out on who was involved. Not sure where it started. Coming through the tri-oval here. The front stretch now making their way into 1. Oh, right here. Oh, simultaneously, no, there was no contact. Simultaneously, it looks like the 42 and the 43, or the 11, And right here, boy, a lot of drivers involved in this. So Ed Adams, Logan Keiss. It looks like the 03 just barely gets around the 15 of Jim Westerfield involved. Looks like the 00 might have got a piece of it as well. The 17, the 27 of Darren Bruce locks it down. So let's go from Jim's perspective here and see what Jim saw. Because Jim was behind Ed Adams. So we'll go cockpit here with Jim Westerfield. This is what happened right here. Both of these drivers. Oh, Logan hits hard to the outside wall. Comes right down in front of Jim. Jim having nowhere to go. The engine let go of the 15. So that is coming from Jim's perspective. We'll go back up front here. But Aaron Bruce coming out pit road, it doesn't look like Kenny did get hit. It doesn't look like there is any damage there on the right front of Kenny McCullough. On the right rear, it doesn't look like there's any damage as well. It's going to be close. All right, well, everybody double file. Pace car's gonna dive off here. Greg McKinney up front, Dalton was outside. Josh Bayou, Tony Monchi is gonna be your top four. Kenny McCullough up to fifth. The green flag is back out. Looks like Kenny McCullough's in sixth, excuse me. Three to the inside of the three of Chuck Harrell. Still to the inside. Watching the battle right here between the 03 and the 3. Oh, the 3 of Chuck Harrell scraping the wall. That's going to allow the 03 of Kenny McCullough to get around. Now the 27 and the 3 going to do battle. Aaron Bruce going to complete the pass on the 3. That's going to put Chuck Harrell back in a 7. Well, John Hill. Looks like John does have some damage. And Adams, damage from earlier. Is coming upon the 81 of Scott Bellum. Got several laps down. Still out here turning laps. Yeah, everybody wants that PC from FEG. of Chad Engel. First driver 1 lap down. Ed Adams, the last driver on the lead lap, top 9. Chad Engel looking for a caution, as well as Matthew McCann. Matthew McCann also 1 lap down. Right now, the top 3. Tony Maggi, about 1.1 seconds, 1.2 ahead of Josh Mayu. 163 of 225. And 1.8 seconds back now. Tony Maggi, 1/10 of a second. He is all over the back bumper of Dalton Tucker. That is for second. Right now, Greg McKinney has led 92 laps here tonight. Greg McKinney to the inside of the 81 of Scott. Oh, lap traffic. Tony Maggi does keep it straight, but it came up on the 81. Well, I bet you that was hectic for the 92. As the 81 goes high, drivers coming around. Kenny McCullough, Darren Bruce, Chuck Carroll coming up now on the 81. 81 going to stay high. Chuck's going to go low. John Held, the number 17, currently running in 8th. Ed Adams in 9th. Just inside the top 10. Chad Engel in 10th. The last driver on the lead lap is that man right there, Ed Adams. Well, can Greg McKinney sweep the night here tonight? He has already won stage 1 and 2. He has led 98 laps here. Seven tenths now ahead of Dalton Tucker. Dalton and Tony doing battle here. Bumper to bumper. Josh Mayu pretty much by himself. He does have Kenny McCullough 1.6 seconds back. Kenny's got company. Darren Bruce and Chuck Carroll right here together. Darren Bruce, though, all over the back of Kenny. Kenny, though, having an excellent run. Started all the way back at a 17. Currently running in 5th. Darren Bruce started in 7th. Currently running in 6th. Chuck Carroll started in 13th. He is up to 7th. An excellent run for Chuck as well. Well, the speeds are really starting to cut down as they make their way into the turns. 20 of Greg McKinney going all the way down to about 108 miles an hour. Now on the front stretch here, he gets up to about 140, it looks like 148 going into turn 1. About 100 miles an hour roughly. Oh, Greg McKinney, but around the 81 again. Got around the 10. Lap traffic again, affecting the 24 and the 92. Get around them okay, but lap traffic can be rough at a track like Richmond, Rockingham, Bristol. A lot of the short tracks can be rough. And they've been out here at about 27. Some of them been out here in between 22 and 27 laps. Now I don't know exactly the fuel window. So if anybody can tell me the fuel window, but we do have a attempt at a pass here. Tony Maggi and Dalton Tucker. Tony to the inside of the 24. And Tony is going to complete the pass on the 24. That's going to put Tony Maggi back in second. After starting on pole, Dalton Tucker started in second. Greg McKinney coming from fourth to first. He has not looked back. 108 laps under his belt. As the other drivers back here to continue get around lap traffic. Darren Bruce. Here comes Chuck Carroll. Ed Adams did go a lap down. That's going to put John Held, the last driver, on the lead lap, and the leaders are behind him. Greg McKinney. We go back here to John Held. And take a look back. There are the leaders. All right, Kenny McCullough, Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce to the inside of Kenny. Watching the battle right here. This is for fifth. Darren still trying to get the pass on Kenny. Not able to do it yet. Kenny fighting hard on the outside. Darren going to make the pass that time around. Here comes Kenny, though. Kenny is going to try. Oh, get a little shake up there by Kenny McCullough. 188 laps in. Starting to wind them down here. Greg McKinney on rails. Tony Maggi now behind him. Has caught up to him. That put Dalton Tucker. Dalton almost a second behind Tony Maggi. Oh, Darren Bruce. Kenny still doing battle. They're coming up on, I believe, that is the 17 of John Held. No. Is that the 42? No. They came upon somebody. Not sure who that was. The 10. It might have been the 10 of Chad Ingle, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, some of these numbers, I can't see them when it's when I'm facing the car, the trucks, or even the cars for that matter. $192 laps. And Greg McKinney and Tony Manji now about 1.8 seconds ahead of Dalton Tucker in third. About 40 laps into it, I imagine they will have to pit. Get a splash of fuel, and I'm sure they'll get tires. I don't think that they'll come back out here not without tires. Chad Ingle in 10th, 2 laps down, but the top 7 on the lead lap. Well, Josh Mayu coming down pit road, as well as Dalton Tucker. So yeah, they are going to have to pit. The pit stop's happening right now as we speak. So at about 40 laps or so, 42 laps, Dalton Tucker off and away. And Josh Mayu still sitting on pit road. Right's on, left's on, and he is off and away. Now it's going to come down to strategy. It's been strategy pretty much all night. Track position key. We're about 2 more laps. About 25 to go. Well, who is going to come down pit road next? Josh Mayu and Dalton Tucker has already came down pit road, so they are back out here on the racetrack. They've got those fresh tires and the fuel to finish it out. Well, Darren Bruce and Kenny McCullough still very close. Chuck Harrell gaining a little bit on him. Started out with 17 drivers here tonight. We've got 12 on the track. And 3 unfortunately sitting on pit road and getting damage fixed. Oh, Chuck Carroll, I guess, thought about pitting. I'm going to do it that time, by. Or did he just get too far down? We'll stay here on Chuck. See what Chuck is going to do. Well, Chuck is going to come down pit road. He has had enough. Well, Greg McKinney is definitely going to come away with the most laps led here tonight. And it cannot be beaten, 129 laps. Chuck Harrell off and away. Now who is going to be the second driver to come down pit road? Who else is going to make the commitments? Well, Darren Bruce now up to third. Gets around Kenny, or has been around Kenny. Kenny was fighting Darren here for that position. Well, we are now at the 20 to go mark here. Now it's going to start winding down really quickly. Can the top two make it? We do have a driver down pit road, it looks like. Scott Bellum is down pit road. Well, it's going to be close. All right, Greg McKinney, Tony Monty, both coming down pit road. So the top two coming down pit road. That's going to give Darren Bruce. He can make it back around. It'll give him the lead. So Darren Bruce going to take over the lead. And Kenny McCullough going to be in second. Greg McKinney off and away. Dalton Tucker's already made his pit stop. Dalton back to fourth. Tony Maggi off and away. So some green flag pit stops happening late in the race, and they said that earlier. Interviewed a driver, I can't remember who that was, and said we probably will see some green flag pit stops. It looks like Scott Bellum taking his car behind the wall. Darren Bruce still out here. He is going to come to the line and make it 15 to go. Kenny McCullough still out here as well. Kenny McCullough's been out here at about 2 more laps roughly than Darren Bruce. Pretty much on the same pit strategy, but not. 2 laps difference. That can make a huge difference. Make it 13 to go as Darren crosses the stripe. Greg McKinney, though, those fresh tires make a difference. Dalton Tucker, Tony Maggi, John Held still has not pitted. I don't know exactly what the fuel run is, Chris. I was told somewhere up maybe in the 50-60 range. I don't know, I know they've got to be getting awfully close to fuel. Oh, and it looks like... Oh, I thought Darren Bruce might have ran out of fuel. However... No, he did not run out of fuel, but boy, that allowed Josh Mayu to get around him. And Josh Mayu has been out here at about 21 laps, so Josh can make it. He has already made his pit stop. Darren Bruce and Kenny McCullough, though, they've been out here now at about 61 to 63 laps. And it's going to be 9 to go when Darren crosses the stripe. And Dalton Tucker coming up on both of them, along with Greg McKinney. Those fresh tires making a big difference. Kenny McCullough staying out front. Here comes Dalton Tucker to the inside of Kenny. That's going to give the lead up to Dalton Tucker. Kenny now under the gun by Greg McKinney. Greg going to get around him. Dalton's been out here now in about 24 laps. But Greg McKinney's been out here at about 11 laps or so. 7 laps remaining. Kenny McCullough still in third. The Darren Bruce is down pit road. So what is it going to take? All right, Darren Bruce in his pit stall. Kenny McCullough still out here. 6 laps remaining. As the 3 of Chuck Carroll gets around. Josh Mayhew in a 5th. He can't make it. But Dalton Tucker, 1.5 seconds now ahead of Greg McKinney. Greg will come away with the most laps led. It ain't over, though. Coming to 4 to go. Dalton Tucker up to the lead. 16 more turns for Dalton Tucker. Greg McKinney, though, 1.9 seconds back. And Tony Maggi right behind Greg McKinney. Now Tony going to go to the inside of Greg. Tony pitted at the exact same time Greg did. Both of these gentlemen trying to get up to Dalton Tucker. 3 laps to go. There'll be 2 laps when Dalton crossed the line, 8 turns. We are within a green-white checkered window. The 2 to go. Can Dalton make it back around before a caution? He takes the white flag before a caution comes out. Then they will be racing it to the end. As Dalton Tucker comes around turn number 4 onto the front stretch. White flag is in the air, 1 to go. 4 more turns for Dalton Tucker. Dalton Tucker done everything he possibly could, and he is going to come away, it looks like, with the win here tonight for race 2 of round 16. Congratulations to Dalton Tucker for grabbing the win here tonight. That is going to lock Dalton Tucker into the next round. All right. Well, it looks like all 3 of the top 3. Greg McKinney going sliding across the start-finish line there. He's going to burn some tires. But he is going to come away with the most laps led. Give me a few minutes, folks. I get the top 3 down here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, I have caught up with the top 3. Unfortunately, I cannot talk to Greg McKinney. He can't hear me for some reason. But congratulations to go to Greg McKinney. He will come away, of course, with the most laps led here tonight. 0 incidents as well. So, finishing third, man, he was looking for a sweep tonight. But I have caught up with the other 2 here as well. And we're going to start here with our second place finisher here tonight, Tony Manji. Tony, different strategies, playing late in the race, but it was a battle out there tonight. And you were in a pickle there. Some lap traffic here, of course, it is a short track. So, man, talk about Richmond here tonight because it was rough.
Yeah, it was really rough. First of all, congratulations to Dalton. He definitely earned that one and got us on some strategy. And he had a fast race car, fast driver, friggin' wheeled the heck out of it. But me and Greg kind of were battling back and forth, and I'm wore out. I'm sweating. It was a heck of a race, but just got that strategy and really lapped cars. That was a problem for me, and I just at the end blew it when I was navigating them, and it seemed to be a problem for all the leaders there at the end.
Yeah.
But it happens. It's short track racing, and that's the way it is.
Well, it is Richmond. Second race, it kind of threw a ringer in the first round. Of course, we have another ringer too, but we'll get to that in a minute. But tires tonight. Even before the tires wore off, it was like on ice out there, and really it come down to the end of the race where everything played a factor: the fuel, the tires. Early on, it really didn't matter because the turns were just detrimental.
Yeah, it was crazy on new tires. I mean, you never know which way the truck was going to go, to be honest. And
yep,
just kind of trying to get in a rhythm with it. Kind of felt like racing on dirt, to be honest with you. It was crazy, but we had a lot of fun with it, and the 3 of us kind of battled it out the whole race, and just took it one lap at a time.
Well, got Richmond out of the way. Second race of round 16. Well, one more race left to go. We got the Charlotte Roval next week, man. What are you thinking about the Roval kind of in the mix here?
If I keep all 4 fenders and tires and every other thing on this truck, I might, I don't know. I'll be shocked. I'll put it that way. If I can bring it up one piece, that's going to be the goal next week, is just to actually finish the race. So
yeah,
that's where I'm going. I'm not thinking about anything else but just finishing the darn race and try not to get involved in something or get caught up in some stupid stuff. So that's my game plan for next week. And to be honest, I never raced there, never practiced there in a truck. So it's going to be truly interesting from my point of view.
All right, Tony, man. Well, next week, Charlotte Roval, it's going to be interesting for sure, as you was just talking. What thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate second here tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank Best Overhead Door, Greg McKinney, obviously, all the people that help us out, all you guys for broadcasting, and Josh and everybody at iStates. Congrats again to Dalton Tucker. He wheeled the heck out of it, ran a great race, and man, he was tough to beat.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it could have been really anybody's race out here tonight. I mean, just one mistake by anybody, and it could have been over. So, well, next week, man, we'll see you at Charlotte Roval. Go celebrate and have a happy holiday here. Can't remember. I get Labor Day and Memorial Day mixed up.
Labor Day, yeah, I almost did the same thing. Yep. You guys have a good Labor Day as well.
You too, Tony.
Thanks.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. And I don't know how the 24 did it, but he did it. Dalton, how'd you do
it? The secrets.
All right, yeah, well, okay, we'll keep that secret to yourself there. But man, it was rough out there tonight, Dalton. I mean, for everybody, it's them turns here tonight, basically the same for you that I asked Tony, man. Talk about the race out here tonight, the pit strategy there at the end to come down, get those tires, because at the end there, it was coming to fuel and tires for sure.
Yeah, the whole race, I messaged Tony somewhere in the beginning and told him I messed up. I had my steering ratio a little too tight, so I could be fast on a short run. I lost grip on the long run just from, I guess, turning too much. Right front would get eaten up pretty bad. So at that moment, I just kind of counted myself out. I didn't think I could compete with them on a long run. And I mean, clearly I couldn't. They would pull away slightly. And when it came down near the end, I asked my team, I was like, how many laps can we go on a green flag run? I was like, I don't think I can make it. And so I kind of backed off them a little bit. Like I did it at Dover also. And I backed off them so they possibly wouldn't see me pitting. And I went in pit, everything went good, took 4 tires. And I came out and I was putting 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 a lap on them, and they just kept staying out, and I didn't know if I messed up and they could make it till the end or what their strategy was. And when I saw them go down pit road, that was probably the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah. The pit strategy here tonight was, coming down to the end of it. It really played into a factor. When do I need to pit? Because you want to have a different strategy than everybody else, but you don't want to do it, too soon, and you don't want to do it too late either, because that can also affect you.
Yeah, for sure. I told my team I was going to pit on lap 200, and I think it was like lap 193, 194, and I was like, all right, I'm coming in. I got to do it now.
Well, all right. Well, Dalton, man, that locks you into the next round. We've still got one more race in this round, but you're locked into the next round. You don't have to worry about getting in on points. You're already locked in. But we've got the Charlotte Roval next week to, kind of throw another mix into round one. Well, what's your thoughts on the Roval?
Honestly, it's the same as Tony's. It's going to be real hard to have a straight fender on the car anywhere. And if anybody finishes without an incident, I'll be extremely impressed.
So you think it's gonna be a rough race?
Shoot, Richmond was rough, and I think the Roval's gonna be 10 times worse.
Oh man, don't say that. Don't say that.
I did a few laps there just to practice before this one, and it's not gonna be pretty for the 24.
You're not a road course guy.
Oh, I did decent at Watkins Glen, but I've known that track since I was a little kid, so
okay.
I kind of know the braking points, and I actually know the track. But the Roval,
yeah,
I couldn't tell you what turn 2 was, 3. I had no idea.
You have no idea. Well, Dalton, man, congratulations on the win here tonight, bud. Thoughts shout out you want to give before you go celebrate?
I gotta give a shout out to Tony and Greg. They drove a heck of a race. They were fast. It was fun battling with them. I knew it was gonna be hard to pass them, and luckily it worked out for me. But I gotta give a shout out to how clean they race and week in and week out. And shout out to K2B for clearly helping me out. It sucks that Terry and Logan got taken out, but Logan was able to kind of coach me through this and tell me what lap times people are running, stuff like that. So I got to give a shout out to my team.
Yeah, it was awesome racing out there tonight. Well, it looks like from my stat point here in ATVO, it looks like the top 4 finished with 0 incidents, you being one of them, Dalton. So, because, top 4, you're the winner. So, and mathing here with Medlock. So, man, go celebrate. Get ready for the Charlotte Roval next week.
All right. See you next week.
All right, buddy. All right. Well, that's going to do it here. Let's get down here to the final results here. Coming away with the win here tonight, Dalton Tucker locking himself into the next round. Congratulations to Dalton for getting the win. Tony Maggi coming up on him, but not enough laps there to initially make the pass. Tony already locked in, winner last week. So 1 and 2 here tonight, locked in to the chase. Greg McKinney, though, awesome run by Greg McKinney in that number 20. He's going to lead the most laps here tonight. He is also going to come away with 0 incidents with the top 4. So, awesome job. Josh Mayu going to finish in 4th as well. He is going to come away with 0 incidents, according to my stats here. So, man, what an awesome job by the top guys and everybody out here that had to race. It was a rough race. Kenny McCullough going to grab a top 5 out of the ordeal here tonight. Congratulations to Kenny. Chuck Harrell grabbing a top 10 in 6th. Ed Adams 7th. Darren Bruce in 8th. Chad Engel 9th. Matthew McCann rounds out the top 10. John Held in 11th. Scott Bellum in 12th. Jim Westerfield, 13th. Logan Kice, 14th. Terry Griffey, 15th. Scott Wise, 16th. David McCullough, 17th. And Jeremy Crandall is going to round out the field here tonight for the ISRA LFOD Motorsports Truck Series, the FEG 225 here at Richmond. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to be off. Well, I'm going to be off all week long. We'll be back here next Sunday night here with Ice Dates at the Charlotte Roval. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Wow.